everyone. So let's see what is this static and dynamic distinction. Okay, static and dynamic distinction. So basically, when designing a compiler, it is important to decide whether we choose static policy or dynamic policy. Okay, so when we design a compiler in the sense some kind of source program. Okay, so it is important to decide whether we choose static policy or dynamic policy. Okay, so let's see what is the static policy now. Static policy is nothing but it lets the compiler decide when faced with an issue at compile time. So whenever there is a problem in while compiling, it lets the compiler decide. Okay, that is static policy. Now what is dynamic policy? The policy that allows the compiler to take the decision during runtime. So here let's decide it, like static policy lets it decide at the time of compile time. Here it allows them to think at the time of runtime. Okay, the policy that allows the compiler to take the decision during runtime is called dynamic policy. Okay, I hope it is clear. One second. Dynamic policy. Okay, this is dynamic policy and this is static policy. Now here static scope is used when the possibility to determine the scope of the variable declaration can be done just by analyzing the program. So what a static scope is, it's basically the possibility. So it is the possibility to determine the scope of the variable declaration. So declaration of some variable can be done just by analyzing the program. After you see the program, after you analyze the program only, you can declare some variable, whether it is which variable it is. Okay. Next one is, it is not possible to determine the scope of the declaration if a programming language uses dynamic scope. So if it is not possible to determine the scope of declaration. So there is no scope in declaration if a programming language uses dynamic. So if it is using dynamic scope, then there is no scope of declaration in a programming language. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now next comes environments and states. Okay, environments and states are nothing but the environment is a mapping. Okay, environment is basically a mapping from names to location in the store. So it is mapping of names from names to location in the store. Variables refer location, that is one values. Okay, variables refer locations, that is one values. And what is state? Now state is also a mapping from location in store to their values. Okay, this is also mapping but from location in store to their values. Okay, the state maps one values to their corresponding R values. So from where to where? From state maps one values to their corresponding R values. Let's see an example now. Example is nothing but this is basically a C program. Okay, this is a C program. That is int I void f int I, then I we are declaring the number as 3 and variable as I. Okay, then we are closing the brackets and x is equals to I plus 1, variable x is equals to I plus 1. Okay, I hope you got this. Thank you.